Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Fast CPA and Consultants. I'd like to introduce our CPA, Fulton Abraham Sanchez. Welcome, Fulton.
Thank you, Sarah.
If you're visiting us for the first time, a few months ago, we started this series, Tax Talk, and today's topic, we have debt with the IRS for people living abroad. Are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay, so our first question is, what should I do to pay my debt with the IRS if I live abroad and do not have the money to cover the debt?
Okay. If you are broke, like you are not that broke, but you are broke, and we have explained this in other videos, broke means that you are not able to cover your financial obligations. That's broke, meaning that you are not able to service your debts. This is student loans, mortgages, credit card loans, bank loans, and tax debt as well. If you are not able, if your expenses, you do have income, but your expenses, your income only covers or works for your expenses, and you have no money left, that means you are broke. And if you are broke and you cannot pay your tax debt to the IRS, there is an option that is called the offering compromise. But the offering, the offering compromise, it means that you are going to offer to the IRS, you will offer pay only a portion of the debt. Let's say 10%. And that portion will cover the entire debt. So there's like a forgiveness of debt, but you only pay a portion. That is an offering compromise. But it only works if you are broke. It means that your income only covers your expenses, and you are not able to cover anything else. Meaning that you cover your mortgage, but after that, you can cover. They can consider also covering your car payments because you need a car to work. But after that, it will be, if you have money left and you file for an offering compromise to pay a portion of the debt and then forgive receive forgiveness of the rest of the debt, they will reject the application. So do not waste your time. And I've seen many times that people tell us, no, because we've seen this other accountant or this other non-profit organization that tell, no, let's just file anyway, we cannot lose anything. Yes, you will lose the chance to present or to file a real application for debt forgiveness in the future because you have been rejected already. So do not risk. Besides, you also have to pay like $475 for the application, in addition to the money, in addition of the time that you have to use to spend, or the money that you pay to the professional, to the CPA or the enrolled agent or the tax attorney to file your application. So if you have money left, if you have disposable income after your mortgage, your car payments, and your living expenses, and you have money left, you will not be approved. You will be rejected. And the next time when maybe you are in a real condition for not paying for not being able to pay because you have no money left as a disposable income, the IRS is not going to believe you. So if you are going to do it, you want to apply to an offering compromise, apply for it, go for it, but do it right from the beginning. That's the main concern, the main thing that you have to keep in mind.
Okay.
If you have money to pay your debt, if you have money to pay your debt, you have to go for a payment plan. The IRS is not going to believe you because and this is related to the next question, but for the payment, for the installment agreement, they will require 6 months of bank statements. So even though you say I am broke, your bank statements, if they do not prove that you are right, that you are correct saying that you have no money left, the IRS is not going to believe you and you are going to be rejected.
Okay, so we have our second question. Can the IRS dispose of the money I have saved in my bank account if I can't get a payment plan?
Yes, the IRS can get to your money, and it has happened many times. And this is very dangerous. The IRS gives you 3 notices. First one is you owe us money. And we even have a video for each one of these notices. So the first one is you owe me money. The second is you have to pay your debts. The third one is we are going to impound your assets. We are going to collect your assets. We are going to kidnap your assets. And if you do not reply at any of these points, either submitting a payment plan or payment or doing the payment of the debt, they are going to take the money of your bank account.
Got it.
And you will have no chance. Now, it is not only the money of the of your bank account personal. If you have an LLC or you have an S corporation, LLC and S corporations, corporations cannot happen. This cannot, and for corporations, this doesn't apply because corporations are separate. That's why a corporation. But for LLCs and S corporations are a special type of corporation similar to an LLC. Being that these two type of entities do not pay taxes themselves, corporations do pay taxes. So LLCs and S corporations, regular corporations do pay taxes and are separate. LLCs and S corporations do not pay taxes themselves, and they funnel, they send all the profits to the individual owner or to the partners or to the owners of the companies. The IRS will also be able to take the money of the company. For the LLC and S corporations, and I've seen this, I read about these cases. When the IRS, the owner of the business owed the money himself personally, but because his business was under an S corporation and the S corporation created profits and the taxes were owned also on the profits of that S corporation or that LLC, the IRS will also take the money from the company to satisfy the debt.
Got it.
So be very careful if you are not under, if your business is not under a corporation, a regular corporation, the IRS will not only be able to take your personal money, but also the money of the business, and you will have no money to operate.
Got it.
So be very careful.
Okay. So we have our third question. Can I reach a payment agreement with the IRS without having filed taxes in the previous years?
No. You have to file your taxes. Even though you are not able to pay the debt, you have to file taxes. You have to file your taxes and the taxes of the company.
Wow.
If you don't file taxes, and there are forms filed for you, like 1099 forms. 1099 forms are the forms that when contractors pay you, when companies pay you, an LLC or an S corporation, some companies or most of them will send you a 1099 for the payments through the year, the total of the payments through the year that they have given you, and they find out with IRS. It's called a 1099. If there are 1099s for the company, and then the company is an LLC or an S corporation, and you are the owner of that S corporation, if you are one of the partners or one of the owners, the IRS will file a report for you personally and will give any the amount of income that the IRS has on file will be used to create a tax return and give you and create a tax debt for you. So better that you comply with filing every single year.
Okay. And for our last question, we have, How to make the declaration of taxes of previous years after having requested an offer in compromise.
There's no possibility. You cannot apply for an offer in compromise unless you file every single year. When there is an offer in compromise, again, the offer in compromise is an offer that you make, that you do to the IRS. I'm sorry, an offer that you make to the IRS to pay a portion of the debt. Usually it's 10%. Sometimes it's more. It all depends on your disposable income. The more income you have, the more will be your debt. And if you have enough disposable income, the IRS will reject the offer in compromise and will say, you have to pay us, do a payment plan. But to do the payment plan and to do the offer in compromise, you must file your taxes for every single year. There's no way that you will be able to offer to do an offer in compromise unless that you file your taxes. How you do the declaration of taxes for previous years, if you have no records, you can file, you can request income and wage transcripts, income and wage transcripts. That is for every year, and that is that you have not filed. Every year that you have not filed, you can request income and wage, or wage and income transcripts. And those transcripts will give you the detail of all the income that you have for that year, and you will file with that. But this is the procedure. You have to file your taxes. If you have no idea what your income is, call the IRS. There is a number. We will put that number here in this video. Go to that number and request your transcript by phone. They will get you between 1 or 2 weeks, and with that, you will be able to file your tax return. Once you file all your tax return, then you can file a payment plan, or you can file an offer in compromise, not before.
Got it. That was our last question for today. Thank you, Fulton, for your information and the time. If you have any more questions, you can send them through email, social media. We have an exclusive group on Facebook. We'll put the link down below. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thank you.